Are you a fan of chicken thighs? Well, this is just the recipe for you. Based on our previous video, we were making the pineapple sweet chili sauce. So if you haven't checked that out, please do, because you'll need some recipes to go with. And this recipe is one of them. Does this make you hungry? Well, honey, stay tuned because we're about to dive in. All measurements are on the screen. First and foremost, let's start with the dry rub. You'll need salt, onion powder, white pepper, dried herbs of thyme and rosemary, paprika, cayenne, and eventually vegetable oil. So mix that in, well combined, and set it aside. Next up is the chicken. The chicken is already washed and air dried. So you'll just add your spices, which is the dry rub mixture. Make sure to thoroughly massage every inch of the chicken. No naked part should be visible without the spices. And if you're not a fan of touching raw chicken with your bare hands, please use some gloves and it will make your life so much easier. So grab yourself some gloves. Now, you can clearly see the chicken is well combined. This is the stage to add your vegetable oil, and I'm using Rinsan sunflower cooking oil. Once again, let's therapeutically massage the oil to the chicken and make sure it's all coated. I mean, look at that. How gorgeous is that chicken? Now, the next step is a very crucial step. I need you to be as patient as possible. We'll cover this up and set it in the fridge overnight. This is crucial. Well, this was supposed to be the next day, but this was 2 days later because the girl was so busy with other projects and this happened 2 days later. Now, I'm using a skewer to just poke through the chicken to make sure when we are pan frying it that every part of the chicken cooks all the way through. So this is important. Over medium-low heat, add your pan. If you have a non-stick pan, please use that. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I regretted it later on. And make sure not to add any oil. Just place your chicken and let it cook for at least 7 minutes. Make sure not to also overcrowd your pan. Check to see if it's sticking. If it's sticking, just try and remove it. Like you clearly see that. You see that point when I was saying use a non-stick pan? Now, this is where I regretted not using a non-stick pan. So make sure to flip over your chicken. I'm adding hot water to help with the steam and covering it up again to cook for another 7 minutes. 14 minutes later, this is what you get for not using a non-stick pan. But you got to use what you got to use. So I'm just flipping to check everything is well cooked. And despite the challenges, so far I am absolutely happy with the outcome. So we're gonna set this pan aside to make the glaze. Remember the sweet pineapple chili sauce we made on our previous video? This is it. This is it. You see, the bottle is almost halfway. I'm excited about this. So we're going to add like a teaspoon of dark soy sauce to just add some color and flavor, and a dash of hot water. Here I'm just moving the pan around to make sure everything is well combined. Should you need to add more of the pineapple sweet chili sauce, please do, because why not? And just toss it around, mix it every now and then. Make sure the heat is not too high. We don't want to burn anything. And as it bubbles, we need the small bubbles, not the big bubbles. So as it gently bubbles away, this is the stage where you get to add your cooked pan-fried chicken. And since the pan has a wider circumference, we're going to add all the chicken without the idea of overcrowding it. So this is good. This is good, so that every piece of chicken is well coated. Now, for a few more minutes, we're just going to let the sauce soak in before flipping. So about maybe 2 or 3 minutes before flipping. After that, flip and just start tossing it around, moving it around, making sure everything is well coated, and just enjoying the scene. I mean, how gorgeous. I know I use this word so often. I mean, just pardon me because I'm excited. Aren't you excited until this point? If you've watched until this point and you're excited to see the outcome of the chicken and the whole process about it, please hit the follow button and join the foodie squad. I am literally salivating as I edit this video. I mean, oh my god, look at that. Tutairarua na ugali. Yo, this is it. Now let's jiggy with it with some slicing, because even just slicing them is just super moist. If I can describe it, it's like slicing mozzarella cheese. It's so silky, it's so moist, it tastes so good and it's full of flavor. I mean, the sauce makes everything possible. So this is just part one of how to use the pineapple sweet chili sauce in a chicken recipe. So make sure to watch out for the next videos to come. Here I'm just adding the sauce, like adding the glaze on top, and oh my goodness, kaugali tu coming kaugali ndo ina miss baby, kaugali tu. Hey, but this slapped so hard. I wish you guys can try it out for yourselves and just give me like how the outcome of your own production. So make sure to hit that follow button and see you on the next one. Au revoir.